What's up? I'm going to combine some circuits together, probably like 2 variations, 2 lifts in 1 circuit, and I'm going to rotate probably 3 rounds in these circuits, maybe like 10, 12 reps each lift in the circuit, and maybe around, like I said, like 3 rounds each full entire circuit all the way around. 3 rounds, rock and roll. Each variation is going to be functional training. Functional training, great for core, great for stabilization, heart health, lung health, endurance. Functional training allows you to be functional for life. So I mimic common movement patterns and I put them in a circuit fashion just to get your heart rate up. Rock and roll, let's do it. Not too high, not too low, about right there with the deadlift. Pull it, catch it, goblet squat, back down, deadlift. With the goblet squat, go lower. With the deadlift, keep your hips higher. Make it more athletic. Squat to catch. Sir. Alternating lunges with a lateral raise. Call these front lunges. Call them alternating lunges. Same thing. Lateral raises, a lot more form. Keep that elbow bent as you bring these dumbbells up laterally and in front of you. See how I'm bringing those dumbbells in front? You can do a lateral raise straight out too. Same thing. Just targets the muscle differently. All right, next is a plank reach out. It's gonna be in a plank position on your hands, and then you're gonna reach out with one of your hands, and then you're gonna elevate the opposite foot with that hand, just to force more stabilization. All right, opposite hand, opposite toe. 2 seconds, then switch. 2 seconds, then switch. Versus pelvic stability and shoulder stability, which all in all is going to target your core. Reach forward with that arm and just elevate that opposite toe. Really good for your low back too. When you bring that foot up and you don't bend your knee at all. Reverse lunge, front raise. Reverse lunge, front raise. Opposite leg, opposite arm. next is a sumo squat with a curl to a press. So a sumo squat with your legs wide open shoulder width, track those toes out, and track your knees over those toes. For me, I go a little bit more closer with weight. All right, so sumo deadlift with a curl to a press. So there's the bottom, palms facing forward, do the curl, and then do the overhead. Curl, press. That one, my hips were a little bit low. Get them a little higher right there. And that'll keep your hamstrings engaged in a deadlift, so you don't pull with your lower back. You'll pull with your hamstrings more. Deadlift to a curl to overhead press. All right, next up, let's do a curtsy lunge to a lateral raise. Curtsy lunge is a backwards lunge. You're just gonna bring that leg behind you, slightly behind you, and you're just gonna bob that leg down. Same time, we're just gonna do a lateral raise with our arm. So it'll look like this. Just plant that back foot behind you, and as you bob this back knee, you're just gonna do a lateral raise with this arm. Come forward, then go back. Just like that. Sweating all over the place. Fucking super hydrated. Let's get a different view for you guys. Let's see here, I'll do this side so you can see what I'm doing. See if that's any better. There you go. It's probably the best angle I've done so far of that shit. Yep, let's go to 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next one, I'm gonna do a half rotation lunge to a overhead press. There's gonna be a big, kind of change of direction with the rotation. We're just gonna do a 180 on the way out of a lunge, and we're gonna use all that momentum to do the shoulder press too. Rock and roll, let's do it. Sweat's dripping, something's working. All right. So let's start into a lunge. Wherever the knee is going down, that dumbbell's gonna be in that hand. On your way up, we're gonna rotate, alternating the arm with the dumbbell, and do the press. Going down, nothing's going on. On the way up, we rotate, press. Going down, nothing. On the way up, change of hands and the press. Hardest part for me is knowing to rotate on the way up. I want to rotate when I'm going down for some reason. Looks like I'm looking forward a little bit there too. There you go. Good rotations, a lot of power, a lot of force, very athletic. Keep it rolling. All right, so next one, I am going to do a sumo squat, also known as a goblet squat, just depends what trainer you ask. And then we're going to do around the worlds at the top. So going down into the sumo squat, we're gonna do a front raise with our arms. And then going up, we're gonna do around the worlds. And that's really good for trap, a lot of mobility with a rotator cuff too. That'll break through any kind of like scar tissue and cartilage that's inhibiting your rotation. Because yeah, you don't want an impinged rotator cuff. That shit sucks. All right, let's do it. So, sumo squat for me, right outside shoulder width, pop those toes out. Going down, do the front raise. stationary pause on the bottom and up. Little stationary pause after that first front raise. Then you come all the way up. This will work mobility in your adductors. Let's do 3 more. Hey. Last one. All right, awesome job, guys. That's today's training. There are 4 circuits in today's training, 2 lifts in each circuit. Each lift, do 10 to 15 reps in each lift. So 3 times through each of the 4 circuits. I hope that made sense. But yeah, stay consistent with this training and you should see results within maybe a month, month and a half. And obviously, if you eat well, that's gonna help out. That's 90% of it. I wish there was an easy way to achieve nutrition and health with eating bad, but it's freaking impossible to out-train a bad diet unless you do some military type training where you're just destroying your body and overtraining everything where your joints and everything are going to give up. So don't go that route. Just stay consistent with any diet there is. Stay consistent with it for a month and a half and you'll get results. There's no magic formula. What makes us go away from our diets is our subconscious, especially when we do get more emotional with our food, all those cravings, we're gonna start thinking with our subconscious and our alter ego. So stay consistent with what is on paper, the formula for success, and you'll achieve. Right on, guys. Any questions, go ahead and message me and I wanna help.